people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 47 of Dual Destinies. Last time, we were accusing Hugh of murder in court after Athena decided to pull out her ultimate bluff, essentially having the judge say Hugh O'Connor's name really fast so that way it sounded like you're a goner, and then basically Simon pulled out his picture. It was proving that Juniper met with court 5 minutes before the murder, but then before the judge could give his verdict, Robin and Hugh decided to pull a Spartacus moment and just say, oh, I did it. So now the case has been prolonged another day, Simon is suffering, and now basically we're going to continue our investigation. Let's go. The worst of times are when a lawyer has to force the biggest smile. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you remember that. But now, how about relaxing a little? Relax? Not gonna happen. Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions, But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? No, I can't lose it all. Not now.
You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale.
I can't just stand around here. I'm gonna finish the investigation. Can it wait? I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties. Thanks, but I better get going. Save me one for when I get back.
No, Athena, you don't eat them. Josie can't cook to save her life.
Polly, don't forget who gives you your salary.
You don't pay me a salary, and I'm not gonna lie. Your food tastes like crap, Trucy.
Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junior at the detention at first right away.
No, wait, I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Right, but I better go too. I'm not eating those cookies.
No problem. You two be careful. October 25th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where we go from here?
Well now, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Professor Means, what brings you here?
I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I wanted to ask him something, but first, Athena, why are you crap? Why does everything you touch turn to garbage? I trusted you, and look how it turned out. You tried to... What was that?
I was trying my best, Junie.
What was that bluff? I mean, it was so desperate. I mean, you were just telling the judge that Hugh's names say you're a goner so fast. Ugh. I wanted to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me.
She was calling me Athena until just now. No, I shouldn't be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control.
Athena,
Don't worry, I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence.
About that... Athena, I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. He's not gonna resort to desperate bluffs like that. You're a goner, Hugh O'Connor thing. That just made my skin crawl.
Huh?
I myself only just heard of this a moment ago.
Ow, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. To Junie!
I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out?
Wait, did I mute the TV? Okay, there we go. Just wanted to double check.
That's your choice badge, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, we already got that. Junie, can you tell us anything about this?
I don't really know what to say,
She went silent. Seems like she doesn't want to talk about it. And CzarThwomp's battery's low. Hooray! He gets to charge it up while he's recording. Okay, just gotta adjust this. Gotta move this around. Sorry for the noise.
Do you actually think you or Robin could commit this crime?
The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides, Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but damn it, CzarThwomp, you didn't adjust the wires right. Okay, gotta be careful, don't jostle the TV. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all 3 of their names.
Only I am capable of such a feat. But how can you possibly prove that all 3 of them are innocent?
I am a result-oriented person. I have the ominous background, Athena. Miss Sykes, do not oppose my demonic clouds in the background. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means.
I really don't like the sound of that.
I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too.
Alright, if that's how you feel, we'll respect your decision.
Apollo!
But we want to continue our investigation. Can we ask you some more questions?
Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation?
Yes, of course. I am your lawyer after all.
There's that smile again. Why does it always creep me out? About your confession, Junie, it's not true, is it? You just said you did it because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you?
Yes, I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had out my friend.
You mean it's because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime?
No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend.
Why is the disco in her voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the 3 of them is on the rocks? There's more here than meets the eye. When did you three first become friends?
Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about.
That proof of friendship thing again. I just wish this were as simple as that. Heh, we even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet that we'll be carrying them around. But the situation kind of changed recently, when the school's policy shifted to training legal professions who produce results.
Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Cord, on the other hand, thought that finding the truth was the only valid result. And to that I say, if Manfred von Karma was able to do it for 40 years, why can't I? Why are we denied that privilege? Oh, so Manfred von Karma goes to the courtroom, he starts slamming his fist and saying that he's conducting the trial, and that's perfectly reasonable, but when I want to examine a crime scene, I'm seen as the villain here? Yeah, really, I can't help but just imagine what a case between Means and Manfred would have been like. It would have just been it would basically just been a battle of the ages. Basically just Aristotle just throwing out all these bluffs, just any bluff by any means, and Manfred just getting irritable. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift amongst our students.
At some point, we stopped talking about it. While that meant fewer arguments, it also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be.
I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. It seems the relationship between the 3 of them is as simple as I thought.
Juniper, thank you for talking with us about this difficult subject.
Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, you could tell us about the day of the murder. Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home at a little after 6 p.m. Was that a lie?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room, where I worked on my stage costume until 7.
That's it? You didn't go anywhere else?
No, nowhere else.
If that really were it, then there would also be no reason to lie in the first place. She's gotta be hiding something else.
Junie, do you remember this picture?
Yes, but something's wrong here.
Wrong? What's wrong?
I took this picture around 6 p.m., which was before I left the art room. But the clock here says...
But the clock here says it's just after 7 p.m.
By 7 p.m., I had already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture.
I guess we'd better go check the art room.
Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh.
Yes, I did.
At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? Alright, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder?
Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30.
Around 8:30, huh? That's over an hour after the crime supposedly took place.
That's when I noticed that both sage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were real, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all that hard work, they were finally finished.
Oh, right. The statue that Robin made, so they were covered in white sheets. Junie, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm a little tired. That's all.
Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means?
I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. But it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Hold it!
Junie and Professor Means, I have a proposal. Look, unless your proposal involves finding some evidence forger who isn't Vera Misham, I don't want to hear it. Look, no offense to Vera, no offense to Miss Misham. Her work is impeccable, but frankly, I feel her silence a little off-putting.
A proposal?
Wait, this isn't another one, you're crazy.
By sundown today,
Yes?
I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice,
Wait a second, don't drag my name into...
we're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery.
What?
And we're gonna bring you solid evidence showing just what the truth is.
I see. So it has come to this, has it?
If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust you're okay with this too, Professor Means?
I have no objections, as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay, but only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Athena, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time.
Junie, it's way too early to thank me, but you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will see you back here at sundown. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency, so...
Don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now, let us meet here again later.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better go.
Okay,
see you later.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you worked so hard to gain? As if we haven't seen this before!
There's no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what.
More damaging evidence. Juniper's case seems to have no lag of that.
We still have time to turn this whole case upside down, but it requires some legwork.
You're right. Let's give it our best shot.
That's the spirit. We'll start with the wind sprints. 200 yards, 10 times, ready to go.
No, wait. You would our time be better spent investigating the case?
Let's see what Paul had to say about that Hugh O'Connor tape.
Seriously, Athena, that was the lowest bluff that I've ever seen.
I just wanted to see. Gotta have fun with this. Everywhere is Apollo. The maintenance area is Apollo. The maintenance area is Apollo. The right anything agency is Apollo. Watch out. Yeah, it's Trucy though. Okay, lecture hall. Also Apollo. Everywhere is Apollo. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy. Outdoor stage.
Is it my imagination or did something just move?
You call.
Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious?
I'll have you know I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence.
I don't want to be caught napping at tomorrow's trial, and that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand?
I'm not one to abuse a damsel in distress, but you needn't have asked, Fräulein. I intended to help from the start.
You're the best prosecutor, Gavin. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday.
Okay, yeah, we already talked to Klavier about that. Ach, I heard about your desperate bluffing there, Fräulein. So for that honor, just like how I gave her forehead his nickname of her forehead, you are now Fräulein Goner.
I'm flattered, Fräulein, but the answer is 9. What do you mean 9?
You want to record my godlike voice on your little tape recorder there, Ja? Well, sorry. I may have retired from the music biz, but I will not sell myself cheap.
It's a piece of evidence, you... Oh, never mind.
Why, Fräulein, what a wonderful piece of evidence you have there. But I imagine no matter what... Alright, we already went that. Did we already talk about the paper? Alright, yeah, we already did. It was basically the mock trials with Klavier. The stage.
Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you?
That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. We also had some tricks up our sleeves to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this. Now you think that Klavier would be reluctant to use pyrotechnics after what happened at Turnabout Serenade?
Oh, the plan to me yesterday. What's that design on the banner and the back?
I know the scales are the school's emblem. But what's with the number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something.
Athena, Ixnay on the Ixay.
That's the Gavinier's logo, Fräulein. Oh, a nice piglet in her forehead. Really smooth.
Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 rockin' seriously hard.
9, Fräulein, it's a G for Gaviners, not a 6. But whatever floats your pretty boat.
So where's the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage.
It
It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It was blasphemy! Sacrilege! It's a pity. We had it specially made from heavyweight high-grade cloth. It was worth at least 10 her foreheads. A missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved, ja? Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was a prosecutor Gavin. As you can see here in the stage plans. Right here, we have the statue of me. And right here, her right statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you. Hair forehead. What did I ever do to you? You sent my brother to the prison! With the force playing card! He killed a man! Actually, the statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try and put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new. Picking up some pieces of a shattered rock star. Apjong! That's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere. Yay, let's do this now! Is this an investigation or am I interrupting a German lesson language club social event? '67th? Wow, this school festival goes way back. Oh, look! The text on this sign isn't written, it's embroidered. And there's a warning in even smaller embroidery. Embroidered sign lovingly crafted by Handicrafts Club. Keep dry. But the sign is outside. What happens if it rains? The velvet ropes. We gotta investigate the velvet. I don't know. This is fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom. Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic, Fräulein? And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle. 3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined. Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Sss. Hands off! I knew it! I know that voice anywhere!
Let's just ignore it. I mean, it made its wish loud and clear.
So this is the future cardboard box technology as afforded, huh? There's even a prosecutor's bench here on the stage. Odds and memories, Fräulein. As a former rock star and a prosecutor, the prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and fight. I can picture now, you with your silvery singing voice and Apollo sweat and bullets.
Hey, how about picturing me winning once in a while? Every trial I went up against Klavier, against Gavin, I won!
Ach, but you did not win the war. You won the battle her for it, but not the war. The winner of the mock trial was to take this training seminar right here.
You mean Hugh or Robin?
Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must have been the killer.
But that's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name.
Right, and that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose, but we can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key. It's a bit too far away to get a good look. Okay. The body's gone. All that's left is a white outline. I never knew Professor Court personally, but seeing her reduced to a white outline leaves me cold inside.
But in a way, she still lives on in the messages she left behind. Like the strange way her body posed and the signs of her wrists were bound.
You're right. Let's use our final message against the killer. Oh, I feel I like the view. The judge can look down on everything from up here.
Yeah, not bad for a temporary stage.
Is that so, Mr. Justice?
You're judge act from the mock trial?
I don't know why, but it kind of creeps...
I don't know why, but it kind of creeps me out.
Wrong answer again, Mr. Justice. A penalty for our mock lawyer.
Oh! That is not funny! I get enough of that as
this during trials.
Found one, a piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Are you saying my pride is as fragile as plaster of Paris?
It looks like there are other large pieces scattered about.
Okay, let's find them what we can. Found another piece of the statue.
But there should be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll start mixing in the phoenix pieces. Found another piece of the statue, but
But there should be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
okay, let's find. Okay. Oh, come on, I want it selected. Come on, let's touch the ground. Found another piece of the statue. Okay, I'm not gonna read any more of that if there's repeats. It's gotta be the school paper that with the story about the alleged love triangle. I wonder if people really waste the time reading this stuff. It's more popular than you think.
What was that? I thought I heard something just now.
You're just hearing things. It was nothing more than your ears playing tricks on you. Okay. This makes 5 pieces in all.
I think we have all that we're gonna find.
Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. I think you might want to reword that. Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around.
Yeah, let's see if we can put this statue back together.
All right, Apollo, you come over here and prosecute Gavin. If you could, hold this. We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? We put the statue back together, but look. What's with all these leftover white pieces? These look like they go together. And this one too.
Athena, what do you think you're doing?
Don't stop me now. The artist inside me wants to get out and have a good time.
So, what is it?
Ah, it's the goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. That's quite the feature of there, Fräulein. Hugh, I love the feeling you get after you work really hard on something.
No. I knew who it was. I meant to ask what's it doing here.
Not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans. Still, I could swear I've seen the statue somewhere before.
The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes.
At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues. I've been wondering about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage?
You mean this? It has a wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere.
This wire is for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked.
Oh, so that's why the banner looks like it's out of place.
The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. That's the art room over there, as in the scene of the crime. Bingo, Fräulein, it's still crawling with cops though. Hey, anyone in the art room?
Oh, it's you people! Ha 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 ha! In justice we trust!
Ah, it's Detective Albright. In justice we trust. Is that some kind of greeting between you two? Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from there?
Of course! Just leave it to me! How's that? Phew!
Thanks, Detective. In justice we trust.
Ha ha ha! Always glad to help! In justice we trust!
So, is that some kind of greeting between you two or not? Well, looks like the banner's down. Let's go take a look.
Look at this banner! I don't think it would flap very well in the wind.
An unflappable banner. Hey, I like that. It goes perfectly with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for this very stage.
Look at this! The bomb bar's all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it.
Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day.
Athena, there are some things that have to be used to the forces beyond themselves.
What a cruel world we live in. Sorry, just burped at the same time. Hey, a scrap of paper was caught inside. It's blowing away. I got it. Yes! Great catch, huh? Looks like some kind of note. What does it say?
October, U-120. What's that supposed to mean?
A test score may be pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score.
I don't see how even Hugh can get beyond perfect.
Fraulein, shall we inspect the banner again now that it's more unraveled? This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform.
Hey, you're right! Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look! There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem.
This banner was on a wire connected to the art room.
Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
This stain might be from the victim's blood.
This statue doesn't look anything like you were, Mr. Wright.
The goddess bearing scales in her sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols was shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one.
Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fight for when we find our culprit.
Phew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. And yet, Athena and Apollo show no concern that Phoenix's statue. Just, we can't reassemble it.
Oh, what about Mr. Wright's statue?
It doesn't matter.
Does that mean you're satisfied?
Well, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.